tell us some of your stories of being bullied?
Absolutely. I came here from Iran and Italy in 1985, and I have a name that's very different. It's hard to pronunciate, and also my skin color because I came from the DC area. And unfortunately, at that time when you are in your adolescence and growing, peer pressure, you guys can understand. People are not as educated as you would expect them to when they're 12, 13 years old, to realize that there's all different colors and shapes of people. It's not just one. And unfortunately, because of my name, they started making fun of me and they put dog food on my tray when I was in school, and they tried to feed me dog food. And I was just bullied like a lot. Pushed around in school or made threats towards me, and got myself jumped one time because of it. It was really hard. Growing up in this country was really hard, even though we're such a diverse culture. But unfortunately, it was hard for me. Family members that were bullied as well. My sister, she had a very tough time growing up as a child. She had a different nose, and people bullied her because of that or because of her hair. My friends, again, the way they were dressed or because they weren't in the in crowd per se, they were constantly ridiculed and, put down and disrespected in front of people and just bullied through their entire educational life. And it's really sad. I mean, it's sad that we have that in this culture that, like I said before, we're such a diverse culture and we should know better. But I believe it starts from the home and how your parents actually teach you and help you with ignorance, because ignorance is not right. It's not a good thing to teach your kids. You are the future of this generation. This generation is going to come next, and the one before you, and the one before you. So it's our responsibility, and myself as a mother now, I understand how much of an importance it is to teach my kid to have an open spectrum in her mind, to not just think that way, but to see life that way. It's a circle, just like the world. We're round. It's not a square box. Yes, actually I have.
What has happened?
Well, I've been called names, and because of my choice of, I guess, extracurricular activity, I was picked on because I chose theater instead of a sport.
What have they done to you?
They just called me names, basically, and tried to provoke some sort of action with another word.
How did you feel?
I felt insecure, and it made me feel bad about myself. And I had to learn that, despite what other people think, I have to do what makes me happy.
Did they ever stop the bullying?
Yeah, when I actually stood up and I got angry once, which it wasn't a good idea to get angry, but I didn't yell or anything. I just kind of used the biggest vocabulary I could find and made that person feel as ignorant as I could without being vulgar in any manner.